Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Sasquatch Speaks. This is Sasquatch, otherwise known as Gavisas. Welcome you all once again to our dark little corner of the internet, which is oh so affectionately referred to as our own. On today's episode, we'll be broaching the very, very interesting, perhaps interesting, probably not at all, topic of skill versus talent. And as you are all quite aware of, I am a talentless hack. And so to balance that out, who I may have a little bit of skill, may have, not at all. But to balance me out, I have my incredibly talented friend here, the Irishman.
Good evening, everybody.
As you can hear, he has an incredibly deep voice, far better than mine ever could hope to be, and he has great talent in manipulating it into all sorts of fun little places where mine just will not go. Could you give us a little bit of a demonstration there, sir?
Hi, my name is Bobby, and I got lost in the store, and I'm looking for my mommy. And, can you help me find my mommy?
Why, yes, sir, we can. We can indeed help you find your mother. I was really kind of hoping, though, that you would have brought your friend Donald with us.
Oh, boy, how are you doing?
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Donald, for showing up. We are ever so grateful to have you here with us. We are wondering a little bit about how you escaped from Disney World, but if you could give us a little bit of explanation on that, it'd be wonderful.
God's face is very good. You get me away from Disney World.
I will take your word for it.
I shouldn't have done that. I should not have drunk that Sprite.
You probably shouldn't have. No, it does tend to tighten up the vocal cords a little bit. I do thank you, though, for giving it your best. Feel free to say so. I mean, I understand this is a little on the spot, and I know I'm a little bit overbearing, but don't let that stop you.
Luke, I have stolen Donald Duck. For what purpose? I do not know.
Now, technically, you could say it's the other way around, that Donald stole you, because Disney acquired LucasArts, and, yeah, that's a thing that happened.
No, I didn't think of that.
Yes, it's wonderful. Show off. This was a terrible idea. Now I'm feeling inadequate. Is this why they say never let someone more talented than you on your program?
Probably.
That's probably why. Yep.
I don't consider myself very talented.
I would disagree.
And a lot of the voices, I mean, I can't even do half of the voices I used to do. I mean, I used to sit around when I was little and just mimic sounds that play off the TV, play off the radio. You'd hear people walking by, I'd just mimic that, and got in trouble a lot.
It sounds like something you would get in trouble for, yes.
Yeah. Especially when I got tried getting my siblings in trouble.
How did that work exactly?
Well, for example, one day my sister was lying on the floor reading a book, and she had a pencil and she was tapping it.
Mm-hmm.
My mom yelled at her, "Stop." A few minutes later, I just waited and I started making a noise of someone tapping a pencil.
Uh-huh.
My mom yelled at her again, said, "Stop."
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did it a few minutes later, and my mom caught me, and she yelled at me instead of my sister.
This sounds like when I was younger. Again, sisters, they'll get you every time.
Yeah. Well, brothers do, too.
I don't have that experience. But sisters, yeah. My sister and I were not particularly the most well-behaved children. And so...
I don't think any children are.
Well, certain cases are worse than others. Anyway, so it's one night where we're downstairs and bedrooms and everything upstairs, and parents just trying to get us to go to bed. Just get out of here and go to bed. We're trying to sleep here. Okay. So they're yelling at us and they get mad at us, and we keep coming back down. Oh, one more thing. And wouldn't you know it, I come down with this one more time, and she goes, "Gavi, the next person who comes down those stairs is getting a spanking. My parents were spanking parents. That will be a topic discussed another time. But she says the next person who comes down those stairs is getting a spanking. So, I was not very... Now I had the fear of God put in me, and so I went upstairs, and the devil made me do it. I said, "Hey, Sister Sass, Ma wants to see you downstairs." I did it. Thankfully, my parents had a good sense of humor, or I would have died that night. I don't understand how they didn't kill me, but it was one of those things. So, family and siblings and sisters. Point of order. My sister just interrupted our last attempt to record this, and we only have a few minutes here, so we're kind of rushing through this, and she messed it up.
I don't think I've ever done that to my brother or my sister, but we've done a few other things, and I as well have been brought up with spankings, and I have broken many, many, many wooden spoons.
Nice. See, I should have brought it in. If I had known this topic was going to come, I'd have brought it in, because we have a legit paddle left over. I mean, it's like hard oak. It's like 18 to 20 inches long. On the back side, it says, "Victims signed here." On the front side, it says, "Applied the Board of Education to the seat of learning." And on the sides, a printer on the side says, "Never spank a child in the face. Nature provided a better place." All of those old axioms and stuff. I can show it to you before we head out of here. Show it to him, not to any of you. but yeah, just
we would need video access for that.
Yeah,
which we don't currently have at the moment, I guess.
Yeah, this is just audio only. We're not doing video. This is, you all people who watch this know what's going on. He doesn't know. He just stumbled in here.
Yeah.
He doesn't watch this poor, completely uninteresting, whatever this is, show. It's not a podcast. I don't know what this is.
Actually, I do. I'm not current up to date on it.
Well, I know you watch the Triple Guard podcast. Links in the description, by the way. I have to throw that in every time.
Good way of, oh gosh, I can't even think of what's that called.
Interjecting?
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you. Well, we're having great weather.
No. By great weather, he means it has been pouring down rain for the last 6 hours straight.
Who doesn't like a good downpour?
Well, I don't mind a good downpour as long as the good downpour is also accompanied by, thunder and lightning, because then it's exciting. But this is just like rain, more rain, a little bit more rain, and some rain on the side. And then when we're done with that, we'll have some more rain. And then a little more rain, and more rain, and rain, and just stop raining! It's not helping anyone at this point. Michigan, okay, I live in Michigan. Michigan has been flooded 3 times already this year.
Yes.
With
many people have gotten their basements just flooded.
Oh yeah, we both go to the same church. In case that how our association was not explained, we both go to the same church. We work together, all kinds of other stuff. But there's a lady who goes to our church. She had her basement flooded 6 feet deep, and just of course everything in there got ruined and had to be thrown out. But it's just like, Michigan's had enough water this year. We don't need any more, man. And
well, actually, wasn't a couple of those times because somebody messed with the plumbing and it backed up?
No. That was only at the intersection of 696 and 75.
Okay.
Because they said that the guy who was supposed to clean out the plumbing didn't do his job. But yeah, that's bullcrap. At that particular intersection, there was 35 feet of standing water. They were sending divers down to see if there was any cars that were stuck under there, or people who were just drowned in the flood. Fortunately, there wasn't, but
except for the earthworms and the snails and the dog that was found swimming at the top of the...
Well, if he was swimming, then I suppose he wasn't dead.
Well, neither were the earthworms.
Well, I said no one died, and you just said they were the ones that died,
No, I just said the ones that were found.
Oh.
I never said they were dead or alive.
But you're getting off topic. You're getting off topic.
I think we've gotten off topic many times.
Yes, talent versus skill. Clearly, this is devolving faster than an episode of the Triple Guard Podcast. Again, links in the description down below. But
You already did that.
I have to remind them.
Remind them of what?
That the Triple Guard Podcast has a link to the description down below.
Oh, okay. Well, you just reminded them again.
See? It works. This is why I don't have guests. Because I just like to talk to people, right?
You like to talk?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I, on the other hand, just make noises and sound effects.
And a couple accents. You know. It's an accent. You gotta do it. What's that?
That was the door.
Oh. That sounded a lot more terrifying than my door.
It was supposed to sound terrifying.
My door opens very quietly and closes just the same, although it's a little bit of a stick on the... Okay. That's a new one. Any more?
I don't know. It wouldn't come out. Let's see.
Oh, do Michael Winslow. Come on.
I cannot do Michael Winslow.
No. Okay, do what Michael Winslow did in Spaceballs.
What, the radar?
Yes!
Oh, man. I haven't seen that in a few days. I don't even know where to begin to start.
The beeps, the bleeps, and the creeps.
Oh, yeah.
No, the beeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Having a problem with the radar, sir.
What's the problem?
I lost the beeps, the creeps, and the sweeps.
Lost the what, the what, the what?
You know, the bleeps. Beep, boop, 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 boop. The creeps. And the creeps. That was a horrible one. That was just horrible.
And it was not Michael Winslow. I will get everything. That was not Michael Winslow. It's jams! No! For anyone who's seen that movie...
There's only one person who would dare give me the raspberry. Lone Star.
Oh, you do it better. I'm so sorry. Actually, you know what? He's got actually deep in that movie, so I think I do this one better. Lone Star! Yeah!
Yeah. Well, he's not... he doesn't really have a deep voice at all anyway.
Well... Darth Vader does, because that's James Earl Jones.
Well, yes, Darth Vader does, but the person who
Dark
played...
Helmet, yeah.
Dark Helmet.
I can't remember what his name is.
I think it starts with an M?
I don't know.
I can't think of it.
I haven't looked this up in a while.
But yeah, he doesn't have a very deep voice.
Oh,
but when the helmet's down, it's all that echo.
No. That's him changing his voice. Lone Star!
But still, it's got the echo and then something in front of his face, so it's stopping everything. And
okay, so if I get a book... no, if I talk into the glass, you go, Lone Star!
Yeah.
There we go. That's cheap sound effects 101, kids. If you can't make your voice sound strange enough, talk into a glass.
Like a fishbowl.
Yes, a fishbowl works very well also. Also change your voice a little bit. Yeah, it works.
And you can also sound like a radio announcer.
As long as you don't stumble over your words.
Which I tend to do quite often.
That's all, folks. No, we're not there yet. Don't click away. We have not finished. I promise. Wait, what time is it? Okay, we have not finished. Like I said, we have limited time. We're working on a tight schedule.
Also, for changing your voice, you can also use a fan. Just don't put any objects in through the grate of the fan, otherwise they might get cut off.
And although we do have a fan present, we will not be doing a Don Z doll. Don't hear to the rest of the video. That'd be a bad thing. Yes. Life is interesting. All the little noises and the background drops, which happen when you're trying to record, because they just have to.
We should have just left the noises in.
Well, now that's a good idea, but at the time it was just like, stop coming into my room! I get a little bit worked up sometimes when I record, as you're all probably very well acquainted with from all of the many videos which I have done over the last several weeks and months and things like that. Most recent one, we have a great example, would be the apple cider video from Sunday, You should all go check that one out if you have not. Yes.
And I more or less go with the flow.
So the flow right now is anger and vitriol. What is your...
What are you talking about?
There we go. We have it. We have it.
I'm more mellow too.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not as into talking. Very upbeat and.
It's just the way of talking, man. It's just the way of talking. It's just how it goes,
You know. But I do like to change my voice and talk in different ways.
It's like I said, it's the difference between talent from him and perhaps just a touch of skill from me. He has, like I said, Mr. Irishman, you have so much inborn talent. I mean, he has been described as a double bass. That's just kind of...
Yes, I am a double bass. How are you?
Just kind of something you're born with. And then there's me, and I just got this little voice up here, and it's like, it's not working out that way I want it to. And that was a little bit Italian, and a little bit very offensive, and I'm so sorry, but it just happened. It came out that way.
Yeah, well, I was never born with a deep voice. It just happened, when you grew up, some things happen, and you just... Things change.
Yes.
And which is why I can't do half the voices I used to do.
Well, all at the same time, maybe you should stop trying to do like Porky Pig or something like that. And
I've actually never done Porky Pig.
That's actually very surprising because most people have tried to do Porky Pig at some point or another. Most people, not all, but most people have tried to do Porky Pig to varying degrees of success and or failure.
But I always do try to challenge myself.
Mm-hmm.
I always ask people what kind of voice, sound, just give myself a challenge. I ask people for, how do you say? Suggestions, yes, thank you.
Requests?
Yeah.
Topics?
And,
by the way, send topic. No.
Yeah, he'll forward that to me, and I'll try to do different voices.
Okay. So you've done Darth Vader. Try Mufasa. Lion King, Mufasa.
Yes, I know. Oh, here's one I didn't do.
Mm-hmm.
I need something to say, though.
I was going to say, is the sprite still hurting you?
No, I can't think of anything to say. A lot of times when I do voices, I try to think of something to say. That way it just doesn't sound stupid.
How about something the character would say, whatever the character is, or if it's not a character?
It is a character.
Okay. Is a character we know?
A character you would probably know, yes.
Oh, that's
more than likely, yes.
That's kind of scary.
I'll just throw this out there. The Force be with you, it will.
Okay, yeah. Everyone knows who that is. Okay.
Yeah. He'll probably edit this one out, but no, I won't do that.
Yeah, that would end the video. You get thrown out in the rain. I know where you're going with that. That would end your appearance on the Sasquatch Weeks, and probably ban you from any future appearances, maybe on the Triple R podcast link in the description. And yes,
I don't want to ban myself.
Yeah, that'd be that.
That would be horrible.
The ban hammer would come out.
On my first appearance, I got banned. That wouldn't be good.
It'd be the shortest appearance record ever.
Yeah, it would be.
It would just be awful.
So, if you don't want to appear on any longer, that's what you got to do.
Thankfully, they don't actually know what that is, so I still have the ability to, just ban them anyway. Not that I've had any guests on here before, but, maybe it's a thing that we'll do in the future. Maybe.
Well, you have had some guests, but...
Well, not on this.
Oh, okay. Not
on this.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Triple Park is your guest, where you have all your guests.
Yeah, it's where everyone's invited, it's good.
Hey!
What's he gonna do?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I think it's about time I should wrap this up, because I have to get to work.
And there's your alarm going off, and I hope that's not copyrighted, because that would give me a strike, but that's another story. Anyway, yes!
Was it loud enough for it to pick up?
Yes, it was.
Oh,
it's a very sensitive mic, actually.
You could probably just edit that out.
Yeah, probably.
If you're not lazy.
Well, if I have time. That's another story. Anyway, you are right, sir. We do probably have to wrap this up here because we do have to get you out of here very quickly. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, leave a like rating for our good friend, the Irishman.
Well, was I supposed to say something?
Yes, that'd be a good thing to put here.
Okay. Thank you for having me on the show.
Yay! That's a good thing.
And hopefully I will have new voices to try out next time.
Or maybe you'll be on the... Well, you probably won't be on the TCP yet because he doesn't have a Wii U to play Monster Hunter, but this is... We may take it that he'll probably be around for Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. That seems to be the direction we're heading. Seems to be.
Yeah, just currently I just don't have the setup to play
We're trying
Monster Hunter currently, and at this point it just doesn't seem like a good idea to just go out and buy something when something else is going to be coming out.
Yeah, when the next... I mean, yeah, there's a whole... That's another topic for another day. Or maybe it's actually it's probably a topic I've covered before, about the whole, spending money and not spending money and considered purchases and all that. But that's another story. And, yes. So, thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, again, like me down below. If you didn't, please disagree in nasty comments telling me to, I don't know, do something terrible to myself. And, yes, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.